पढ़िए थी ना। हाँ चल चालू कर। गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन।
Good morning, ma'am.
गुड मॉर्निंग। We are looking at the various condition of chemical reactions. Various condition of chemical reaction. We have done some conditions like mixing, solution, heat. Now light. There is necessity of light. Light is required to complete the some equations, some reactions. Like the main example of this we all knows, in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water react to each other to form glucose. Sunlight and chlorophyll to form C6H12O6. It is glucose. It is the general example of light is required for the reactions to complete 80. One more example of this, when hydrogen and chlorine keep in the sunlight, they react and form hydrochloric acid. They react and form hydrochloric acid. Then if chlorine water is exposed to sunlight, if you put chlorine water in sunlight or it get sunlight from anywhere, the bubbles of gas are seen. These bubbles are show that the chlorine water is decomposes. Like Cl2 is the chlorine react with water and in presence of sunlight, it form HCl and HClO. This HClO further decompose and form HCl and oxygen. This oxygen in chlorine water exposed as a bubble in the form of bubble. This shows that the chlorine water in the presence of sunlight get converted into HCl and form oxygen. This oxygen is exposed in the substance in a bubble form and oxygen is evolved. Some solutions of silver nitrate and hydrogen perchloride, hydrogen peroxide. Solution of silver nitrate, it is AgNO3. React with sunlight. In the presence of silver nitrate, in the presence of sunlight, silver nitrate decompose and it forms silver, nitrous dioxide and oxygen. And this oxygen change the color of silver nitrate. Change the color of silver nitrate. silver nitrate solution become as black as decomposes to silver. Silver it change into black. Same for the hydrogen peroxide. This is hydrogen peroxide. This is the water, but H2O2 is the hydrogen peroxide. This hydrogen peroxide react with sunlight and it forms water and oxygen. Again, hydrogen perchloride decompose in the presence of sunlight to water. These are the example of light is required for some chemicals. So the silver nitrate and hydrogen peroxide are not kept in brown bottles. Are kept in brown bottles. They are not kept in white transparent glass bottle, because in transparent glass bottle the reflection of light comes to the silver nitrate and it decomposes into silver and water. Due to this, these chemicals are kept in brown bottle. Due to brown color, they do not get the sunlight and they do not decompose. So it is the necessity to put them in a brown bottles. Next is electricity. To complete some reactions, they require electricity. They require electricity. Suppose acidulated water. Acidulated means this water has in small quantity acid. H2O, when we pass electricity, in water solution, which is slightly acidic. Acid is in very small quantity. The hydrogen and oxygen decompose. They break down and form hydrogen and oxygen. This is the electrolysis of water. This is known as electrolysis of water. Then another example of electricity, that is when sodium chloride is passing through the electricity. It decomposes into sodium and chlorine. It decomposes into sodium and chlorine. These are the example of electricity. In some reactions, they require electricity to decompose, to break down, or to complete the reaction. Now the next condition is pressure. Pressure means applying force on them. Some chemical reactions take place only when the involved substances are subjected to high pressure. Some chemical reactions require high pressure to complete. The example is mercury chloride, HgCl2, and potassium iodide. They are crushed in a mortar. Both are solid, and they are crushed in a mortar. When they crushed mortar, we apply force in mortar. In mortar, give scarlet colored substance called mercuric iodide. It is changed into Hg, I2 and KCl. Now here is a displacement reaction take place. mercury react with iodide and form mercuric iodide, and potassium react with the chlorine and form potassium chloride. This is the example of pressure. Then the next example of pressure is nitrogen and hydrogen. In the presence of high pressure, 200 atmospheric pressure, in the presence of on applying the high pressure on nitrogen and hydrogen, they form ammonia. They form ammonia. These are the example of pressure. Some reactions require pressure to complete. Then the next condition is catalyst. You have to know the meaning of catalyst. Catalysts are the substances which can change the rate of reaction. It may be they can increase the rate of reaction, or they can decrease the rate of reaction too. Catalysts are the substances when they present in the reaction, they change the rate of reaction, but they do not take part in the reaction. Catalysts do not take the part in the reaction. Need a catalyst to accelerate or decelerate. It increase the rate of reaction or decrease the rate of reaction. Catalysts themselves do not take part. They do not take part in the reaction and remains unchanged. Here is the example. Potassium chlorate decomposes only at 700. Potassium chlorate, it is the example KClO3. If there is absence of catalyst, it requires 700 degree temperature to decompose, to change into KCl and oxygen. It requires 700 degree temperature. But in place of catalyst, and this is molybdenum, MnO2, magnesium oxide. The catalyst is magnesium oxide. Now the temperature reduced to 300 degree to complete this reaction. See, these are the example of catalyst. In absence of catalyst, it required 700 temperature to change into potassium chloride and oxygen. But when we use catalyst to complete this reaction, it required only 300 degree centigrade temperature to complete and to form the potassium chloride and oxygen. Certain chemical reactions processed by the absorption of sound energy. Here is an example of sound energy. This is the acetylene. When it absorbs sound energy, absorb vibration, it change into carbon and hydrogen. This is one more example of catalyst affect the rate of reaction. It is this. Ammonia react with oxygen to produce nitric oxide. This is ammonia react with oxygen to produce nitrous oxide and water. In the presence of platinum and 800 degree centigrade temperature. This ammonia react with oxygen to produce nitric oxide and water vapor in the presence of platinum as a catalyst. Here platinum acts as a catalyst. And it do not take part in the reaction, but the presence of platinum complete the reaction. This accelerates the rate of reaction. There are two types of catalysts. and these are positive and negative. In positive catalyst, they accelerate the rate of reaction, they increase the rate of reaction. For example, here is a decomposition of hydrogen peroxide in presence of manganese oxide, in presence of manganese oxide. Positive catalyst, the reactions are not balanced. I am writing here the unbalanced reaction, so don't get confused. You can write, because I am not putting here a equal a, I am putting here arrow. It means the reaction, these are the reactant and these are the product. The reaction is not in balanced form. The rate of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide get increased in the presence of manganese dioxide. If it is manganese dioxide is present in the reaction, the rate of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide increase. In absence of this, the reaction take place slowly. Here one more example of catalyst. It is in our body, the digestion of food. In the absence of enzyme, the food required 2-3 months to get digest in the absence of enzyme. But there is a presence of enzyme. There are some lipase, amylase, and different kinds of enzymes are react with the food, and they digest the food fast. So the presence of catalyst increase the rate of reaction. They are proteins that act as a catalyst, and these enzymes are protein and act in biochemical reaction. The complex food material gets broken down into the simpler substances in 2 or 3 hours. After taking the food, within 2-3 hours, they get digested. They change into simpler substances in the presence of enzyme. Otherwise, it will take months to get digested. These are the reaction which is influenced by the catalyst. Here is a word is coming, promoter. Promoter, the chemical reaction by improving the efficiency of catalyst are called promoter. Promoter are the substance or a thing which promote the catalyst to react, to work fast. Promoter are the substance which improve the efficiency of catalyst. They, in the presence of promoter, catalyst are react fast. In presence of working capacity of catalyst increase. Suppose some in the manufacture of ammonia, iron as a catalyst. Here is the example, ammonia in the presence of hydrogen and nitrogen. Iron is a catalyst. Iron is used as a catalyst. But molybdenum is used as a promoter and it forms ammonia. In the presence of iron catalyst and molybdenum as a promoter, molybdenum increase the efficiency of iron and this makes the reaction fast. Now the second type of catalyst is negative catalyst. Negative catalyst. This type of catalyst decrease the rate of reaction. They retard the rate of reaction. Negative catalyst employed to retard the rate of reaction is known as negative catalyst or inhibitor. The other name of negative catalyst is inhibitor. Here is example: phosphoric acid retard the rate of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide decompose into water and oxygen. If phosphoric acid is present there, the rate of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide is retarded. It is negative catalyst. Then the rate of oxidation of chloroform in decrease in the presence of alcohol. This is a chloroform CaCl3 in the presence of alcohol. This alcohol decrease the rate of reaction of decomposition of oxidation of chlorine. CHCl, there is COCl2 plus HCl. These are the reaction. This reaction decrease its rate in presence of alcohol. Here are some characteristics of chemical reaction. Some characteristics of chemical reaction. After getting react, they change. We can see some changes in the substance, in the solution, in the characteristics of chemical reaction. Characteristics. Certain chemical reactions are characterized by changes that are quite easily observed. We can see them, we can observe them. Some of these changes are evolution of gas. In many chemical reactions, one of the product is gas. If gas is the product in any chemical reaction, it expose out it with the effervescence. It is means they are in the bubble form. The gas is produced in a reaction. They are coming out in the form of bubble. Zinc react with the sulfuric acid to form ZnSO4 and hydrogen. And this hydrogen evolved out in the form of bubble. We can see the bubble of hydrogen gas in the solution. These bubbles show that the reaction is producing gas. When dilute hydrochloric acid is added to calcium carbonate, this is calcium carbonate and hydrochloric is hydrochloric acid is added. It makes CaCl2, yes sir, H2O and carbon dioxide. These, in the presence of hydrochloric acid, calcium carbonate release carbon dioxide, and these carbon dioxide come out in the form of bubble. This bubble we can see in the solution, and due to this chain we can observe. This shows that the reaction is producing gas. Effervescence is the formation of bubble in a liquid during the reaction, called effervescence. In the reaction, we have seen that one more chemical change we can see is this change of color. If there is any change is done in the reaction, we can see change of color. Here, iron react with copper sulfate. It forms iron sulfate and copper. Here copper is released. Copper is released. Copper sulfate has the blue solution. The color of copper sulfate is blue, and this blue change into green. This copper blue color change into green due to the presence of copper. This is the change of color. When concentrated sulfuric acid added to the piece of copper, see here, H2SO4. When copper react with the concentrated sulfuric acid, copper is brown in color. After making the copper sulfate H2O and SO2, and this SO2 is a gas. Here, the blue solution of copper is formed. This brown change into blue color because copper sulfate has the blue solution. Here is blue of copper solution. Same here, copper sulfate is forming here, so the color of copper sulfate is blue. This change of color we can see in the reaction. Then formation of precipitate. In some chemical reaction, there is insoluble substances are formed, and these insoluble substances are known as precipitate. Formation of see, precipitation is formed in some reaction when have example of see, when silver nitrate react with sodium chloride, it forms silver chloride and sodium nitrate. It forms silver chloride and sodium nitrate. Due to this silver chloride, there is some insoluble substance is formed, and which is settled down at the bottom. After, this is we can see in the test tube, and this is in solution form. This precipitate we can see in the white, some pieces, small pieces of white color. we can see in the test tube, and these are insoluble, and after keep them for settle down, we can see they can set at the bottom. This is the precipitation of formation of precipitates. One more example is ferrous sulfate react with sodium hydroxide. This is the ferrous sulfate. It reacts with sodium hydroxide to form ferrous oxide and sodium sulfate. Due to this formation of ferrous oxide, it is dirty green PPT. Dirty green PPT. We can see this is the ferrous oxide in PPT form and sodium sulfate is in solution form. The liquid in the solution is sodium sulfate, and the some cluster and some pieces of substance insoluble part of this solution is known as PPT, and that is ferrous oxide, the PPT of ferrous oxide. In some cases, we can see the state of a substance can be changed. The state of substances can be changed. Have a look. Change of state. Here, ammonia react with HCl. Ammonia is a gas and HCl is a liquid. HCl in liquid form and ammonia in gaseous form, and they form NH4Cl, and this NH4Cl is solid part, solid product. So in this reaction we can see the change of state. Gas and liquid react to form solid. Carbon and sulfur both are solid. Carbon and sulfur both are solid, and after reacting this they form carbon disulfide, which is liquid. Change in state. When carbon and sulfur both are solid, they react to form carbon disulfide, which is liquid in state. These are the chemical changes and chemical reaction characteristics we can observe by our sense. The next topic is types of chemical reaction. We will take this in next class, right?